Hey everyone, I'm your astrologer Brittany with Horoscope.com. Here are 3 things you need to know in order to make today, Monday, April 1st, 2019, a success. Now the first thing I want to say before I get started is rabbit. That's tradition in my family to always say rabbit on the first day of the month. It's supposed to bring us good luck, so I'd like to say it to you all as well. Yeah, I hope you have a great month of April. It's going to be a big one, I think, a huge turning point in all of our lives that is about to occur. Now, when it comes to the astrology, what I want to talk about first is going to be right here where the moon is. In the sign of Pisces. When the moon's in Pisces, it brings our attention, of course, to the past, overcoming the past, moving on. It also brings our attention as well to our emotions, to getting right with ourselves emotionally as well, maybe even taking some time out for ourselves too, to get right with what's going on internally. Okay, so that's what we're focusing on. That's going to happen here right around lunchtime, the moon's going to change signs. Right after the moon enters Pisces, still around lunchtime, it is then going to make a square over here to Mars and Gemini, who just moved into the sign. So even though we're trying to be all peaceful and stuff with this moon in Pisces, even though we're trying to get right with ourselves, deal with some private, personal, or emotional issues to overcome the past, there's a lot we're talking about, a lot we're thinking about, a lot going on. Mars in Gemini is great, but it's not the most organized sign. So there could be a lot coming up that you want to talk about, that you're thinking about, a lot in your mind. People coming at you for a lot of things here. And we're trying to find our peace, but there could be a lot of conversations and things that come up in the process. Not necessarily, well, don't want to say it's a bad thing. It could be a little frustrating just because the moon and Mars aren't always the best friend, especially not by square. So even though we're trying to get right with ourselves and feel peaceful, I think we could be a little bit frustrated that there are other things that we need to attend to, or that there are other things in our mind that we're thinking about keeping us going. That's going to stick with us for a few hours. The next alignment that's going to happen is going to be a few hours after lunch in the afternoon. What's going to occur then is this moon in Pisces is then going to make a sextile over here with Uranus and Taurus. I do like sextiles a lot, so I think this is then going to give us an opportunity, even if we're frustrated by how our mind is going. I think we're going to start to have an opportunity as we move throughout the day here to understand what we need in order to feel more stable and secure in life, and to break free from some old things that we thought were stable and secure in favor of new and better things that we like and resonate more truly with us at this point in time in our lives. Okay, so I think I actually do like what's going on today. Even if there's a lot of conversations, we're frustrated, I'm just trying to get it right with myself, but people come at me with all these things, I got all this stuff going on in my mind. I really do think that those conversations that you have, or that those things that you think in your mind that are frustrating too early in the day, are going to be the things that are going to give you the insight to understand here what is going on with you personally and what you need in order to feel more stable, more secure, and more grounded in your life according to a new standard and a new set of rules that are better for you at this time, and not the old standard. And needing to allow yourself to communicate and verbalize your feelings. I think that's also a big thing, to verbalize your feelings and to think about that, because that's where the magic is going to occur. Now, the second thing I want to talk about here, maybe on that note, I'll go here to Mars, since Mars just moved into Gemini, and Mars and Gemini is making a sextile over here to Chiron and Aries. So I like this alignment so much. I think these conversations that we're having about our feelings, about our emotions, about the past, about how we're trying to overcome the past and move forward is healing. They're going to heal us, give us life to help us understand who we now are with this Chiron and Aries, and what we need to do differently and better in order to move forward. Is now the time to act, initiate, and to do these things that we're thinking about and talking about that are exciting us? No, I think we need a few more days until the new moon in Aries comes. But I think now we're starting to understand what we need to do differently in order to heal ourselves and to move forward. And we're having important conversations to lay the groundwork here, or we're having important conversations so that we can build on some of the groundwork that's been laid in the past few days to start to create a life that we like better. Okay, conversations still being key to, and these conversations are about how you can improve on your foundation so far and heal things that have been hurting you so that you can move forward feeling better. Now, the third and last thing I want to talk about is going to be right here with the South Node coming closer, well, coming exactly into a conjunction with Pluto. Again, this is a rare alignment that I actually am going to interpret very, very positively. We are breaking cycles, we are breaking habits, we are breaking patterns, we are bringing subconscious issues to the light of day, and we are finally beating them, breaking through them, overcoming them, moving on. Which I really, really love. And I think this month particularly is going to be a huge turning point where we can finally break free from old things and move forward, and we're starting to have the conversations that we need to understand who we now are in a new place, living a new identity, overcoming all this old stuff, and we're starting to see the light of day. We're starting to move forward and to build on top of some of the things that we knew have been coming for a while and that we've been trying to create for a while. The moment to move forward and to overcome old habits and patterns is finally here, and we're not starting to do it, but our mind is getting more clear on what we need and paving the way for our future successes and gains to start to come living a different life. All right, so that is your daily planetary forecast for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow.